I just realized this window is freaking. I gotta get this window covered up here. Freaking got a huge glare. I figure if I'm gonna redo this room, might as well do it good. If I'm gonna be putting up a curtain here, might as well clean behind here and get this window sill cleaned up good. Bunch of spider webs, nasty stuff in here. Yeah, just that builds up. And there's sawdust in there from when I was cutting. I should have grabbed other wipes for down there, but I just want to do this real quick. Just kind of, even though it's going to be behind the curtain, it's nice to get it cleaned up. People will roll in. I hooked up my laptop in here. Maybe I'll be able to see the comments on my laptop. Try it out. Probably should have done this before, but I'm just going to get it done here now. Shouldn't take too long. Spider webs. Shit on the side there. There's no screen in here. Should probably clean the outside of them. I don't. Yeah, that's. Oh, that is. That's on the inside though, actually. It's good to up. Because before I can put the curtain back up there, the hole for it down below here. Alright, I just wanted to get that knocked out. So what I gotta do now is cut a hole for the electrical. I know there's probably hacks out there. Well, there are like those one hacks where you flip up the paper and then trace it. But I'm going to be cutting on the back side. So I should be able to measure. And if the mass is I backed it down a little bit. Should have done this when I was cutting it, but I just wanted to get it up to see what it looked like. And I figure I'm just going to cut these at the same time as I cut the other ones. So if I do math right, And I have to cut it out of there. So from the ground, and I mean, down the long way, this shit's probably gonna buy a fridge or a desk or something. So if I got a little gap around there, I'm not gonna be too worried about it. And if I really cared, then I could cover that with like a little frame around that. But all right, so from the ground is 8, 7 3/4. 7 3/4. So I'm gonna cut the bottom of that 7 3/4. So from the window frame is where the edge of it goes. I don't know if you can see that. So alright. So from the window frame is the edge to there. Eight. So the window 8 in, and then that's gonna be 11. Alright, so from the bottom it's gonna be 7 3/4. So just under 13.
Gmail.
Nah. 8 and 11 for that. That's where it go. See if it kind of lines up. I mean, if the mass is. Alright, now I got this out here. Alright, I hope this frickin' lines up. Alright, so hands off. Alright. Oh, I caught that one. Out of here. I'm doing it. I think it's gonna be decent. Let's see. Oh shit. What up, Caesar, Danielle, Daniel Gills? Hecking that buggle shooting flies. tacked it up earlier, so there's freaking nails back behind here now. Alright. And I got another nail back here. Pretty decent. A little off. Oh, a little better. For the most part, too, so. And then I can get that tack back on and get that freaking curtain over that light that just be blinding. So I'm gonna tack it in for now. Oh. What the fuck? Sometimes this fucking gun doesn't shoot and then you're just fucking popping holes. Alright, those seem to stick now. Alright. Up now. Just a little cheapo curtain rod. At least just for now to cover up the window. Get that glare out of here. That's the back. It's gonna go like that. Like right there. that covered. I'm gonna go. Oh, of course, I don't have the bit. I just took the. Oh, there it is. Right there. I want these to be just on the outside of the window. And, you know, make then when they curve around, it should cover. Cover up most of the light. Fucking nail gun. Freaking nail gun. That's got paint in it. A screw will help hold that back too. I need a different screw. This one's good. It should work. So I have that on the inside. I should do the level. I got one of them laser levels, but I should level it. Once I get the curtain, once I get one of them in, I'll move it. I just want to get it up there, the same distance off the window, same height ish. Yeah, you can two screws in each of those. I just put one screw in each. Alright. Sawdust. I mean, it's darker in here now, but that light that was in there that was coming in was, I feel like that's way better. Can add more lamps and stuff too. So now I wanna add the boards right here. Around 19. I got 19 to the floor on these scrap ones I was planning on using. I got just over 16. 1.5. I'm not gonna worry about lining up the board so it matches the sides. Not worried about it being down here. And then I'm cutting, these boards come with the edge that's like a vertical piece. I don't want to use that, so I'm going to be cutting off that side to get the 32.5. Two and a half. 32.5. I don't know how my lines are off. 32.5. Look at that. That, I can't believe fit right in there like that. I was going to use this board right here. That might save me a cut if I can just cut a square think I might have crap. I found one that damn, these aren't long enough. Do I do it? Is it dark in here? Too bad. Just under 17. 7. Just under 17. Just under 17. Straight edge here. Lines should be straight. That side's like the factory cut side. Same with this is a straight edge. So then I gotta go in 7. And then another 3, 7, make sure it's like parallel. Straight edge. Gonna make this cut here. This one I might need. Should work. Doesn't have a briefcase, right? Briefcase cutting board. I'm gonna hit the carpet. I lost the little white screws for this thing. That appear to be 7. Yeah, I gotta grab sandpaper. This might fit. I'm gonna tack it down the top one. This should fit right in. Ants. I've been hearing about ants a lot this year. I just seen one. That's the second one. Would get it. I mean, it's straight enough for down here. I just gotta take a sliver off. When you're cutting with the grain, there's fucking like no things you need to sand, but when you're cutting against that, you got all this crap that needs to be sanded. Get most of them with your hand. It is the back side, but I just want to get them out of there now. Kind of do this after you know you got the last cut that's actually gonna fit. You don't gotta make any more cuts and then do it again. Alright. I'm gonna tack these all down after. Could have covered that vent here, but it's a little sawdust. This stuff. That doesn't seem straight. Some people paint the wall before where they like line up. I mean, it's gray. It's good enough. You should be able to get the boards close enough where there's not a gap. I do need to find these screws. That floor vent. And then I got more sawdust up there. Back. Alright. Alright, I got this wall pretty good here. Got that wall pretty good. Got some junk here. Get out of the way. You still got this wall here. Oh. Got a sliver. Actually, this. I'm leaving these corners on. This one here. This is ready to get nailed down. This one's still recording, right? My internet went out. We had freaking hail like size of golf balls and baseballs last night. Had to freaking cover up some vehicles with blankets and rug mats and carpet straps I had, or slabs I had laying around. Yeah, no, what other people had broken windows up in town a little more. That one's up. This one I got an electrical down there, so I'm gonna have to do the same thing. And I should trim a little off, I think. I got a little overlap. Actually, I forgot. There's also this. Yeah, these little the old trim. There's like the little where they in the corner there they got. This crap needs to come off, though the thing lays smooth.
Gmail.
And then there's nails up there too that that'll need to be pounded down. Sometimes the nails in that corner there are hard to get at. Still rolling, yeah, I'm on the phone. If I was on my computer, I think it would be working. Freaking charter. And I have that little gap in the wall there too, that on that wall. Leftover strip that I can throw in there. Yeah, this I never nailed those down originally. I figured I'd be doing this. Look at that, saving myself time. Hopefully I can get a hammer at them nails. I don't have to pull each one out. See how they come. Alright, that one pulled out easy. Sometimes pulling these nails out is a pain in the ass, and it's, yeah, just easier to hammer them in. Yeah, like these aren't coming. That one came. Try the hammer first. Do that right there. Yeah, like without the trim there, I can hammer those top ones. Kind of worked, put a little hole in the wall. I'm hammering this to hammer in the nails. A lot of nails for that little trim. This is one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I just left that there and it'll take 2 seconds. And then you can't get to these nails. Let's look at these now. Oh shit. I should take a little sliver off this edge over here. See how it fits now. Ah, damn, I just like a freaking. This doesn't help. I'm just kind of catching the lip on this side here. Literally not even a quarter, like an eighth of an inch. And I gotta cut that hole. I mean, if I'm bringing it down, to cut that hole, I'm gonna be measuring off that. I should take a little bit off that. See if I can get my math on here. Get my math on. Where'd my friggin' pen go now? Where's my pen? I got all these freaking pens, and all these are just like shit. Grab 3, and I'll grab 4. This goes. Put back right away in the pens. Actually, that's not gonna work. Junk. Junk. Blue. Basically junk. That's all I'll do. Alright. So, coming in. We're gonna do it at 7. We're gonna do it at 7. And then on the other side, we're gonna do 10. 10 and 7, and then from the ground, we're gonna do 7 and 3/4. That's the same as the other one. So then 7 and 3/4. 12 and 3/4. The other one I did 7 and 3/4, and it does look like it's a little low. I think it should work. So on the bottom, I'm measuring 3 3/4. 7 7 3/4. 7 3/4. Oh, God. 12 3/4. 12 3/4. So that's gonna be, I'm measuring those. And then got 7 coming in on the bottom. And 7 coming in on the top. And then you got, you go just over 10. Just over 10. Not the straightest. No. Oh, alright, now where'd the other bit go? Oh, I see. Of course, today I tried to frickin' set up the laptop to look at the chat and all that. The internet's not working. Frickin' made a setup for it while I was doing this too. Anyways, drill 2 holes when cutting out of the box. Get them pretty close to the corners, but not too close where the drill can mess up the design on the other side. So I got those holes cut there. Cut them out. Cut them out with the jigsaw. Oh, there's my pen I was looking for with under the jigsaw. And I would recommend not doing this on carpet because vacuuming up all these fucking potential slivers is fucking kind of a pain in the ass, but that's for not right now. Alright. So I'm cutting.
Gmail.
Shit. Ah! Alright. See how I did? I'll line it up this hole with the hole that I cut. Will it line up? Will it line up? I do have. Oh! I do have a screw I missed up here. You don't want that behind there or it won't be laying flat. Alright, I'll try to see if this lines up here. This hole over the electric. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty good, a little crooked, but still feel like I should trim. I should trim some of that. Alright, that's down. What's up, Crazy K13? Yeah, getting over them outlets takes a minute. It looks just like, oh, you're just throwing up square panels, but working with them, moving them around, they're all like awkward and they're big, they're 4x8. Nothing in here is really, all this stuff's kind of at a slight angle. Like, nothing square. You can see it's coming off. I'm going to put a piece right there with some scrap stuff that I got along the edge there. Now, I need to get this wall. Got that done. I should have painted these corner pieces black. I should have painted those black first. Missing that top trim piece up there. I think it's in the shed. That's right. I'm gonna need a piece for up there. I think it cost. I bought 4 sheets. This is about like a 12 by 11 room, or 11 and a half by 11. And yeah, four 4x8 sheets. Pretty much that worked out pretty good. They're about $40 a piece, so about 170. And I had already painted the walls in here that gray, but when I painted, I just wanted to get something on there. That's kind of what it's gonna look like. I wanted to get something on the wall from what it was when we moved in. So, oh, moving this laptop because it's not even gonna work now with the internet. Maybe I'll restart the modem. go unplug and replug the internet. I got this wall yet. Up here. This wall, I had to freaking, there's some bracket things. It's like we've got all these shelves, and there's brackets that I had to freaking pull out the grinder and grind off the wall. Freaking these screws that I could not vice grip out, or yeah, they were broken off. Yeah, so never really had to pull out the grinder. Oh, sorry, for getting screws out of a wall, having sparks going flying. All right. Basically, this and that I got to do still. This can go over there. This, did I? Let's see what we got. Put the walt on it. Alright, so I got the switch there. Frickin' thing is heavy. Ow! I knew it'd be this cabinet in my way. And then I already nailed down the floor trim that now I gotta take back up. These sheets are 4 feet. And I'm, yeah, like, this was a scrap piece I had that I'm gonna throw in on the gap. But I gotta remove this. And I should vacuum down there. Well, I got that moved. Alright. So I gotta cut out for, and then the plug down there. Alright. Measuring from the door frame to the light. Seven and 4. Seven and 3/4. I'm going in on here now. That's where I'm gonna cut 7 and fourth, and then on the other side of the outlet, 10.5. 7 3/4 and 10.5, and then 10.5. Getting the straight edge here. And I'm gonna mark how in the hell are these lines not adding up? That's straight. I'm level. 7 3/4. 7 3/4. We're a little off. This one is I want a little closer, so I'm trying to get this one a little straighter than the plug that was cutting out on them other ones. So I'm gonna measure. From the bottom, from the ground to the bottom. $44 and a long half. 44 and a long half. $44 and a long half. 44 and a long half. That's going to be the bottom marks. And then my measurements are marking like I'm like. Shit. Two here, trying to line this up straight, holding this. Alright, it's not working. 40. $49 and an 8. 49. And an 8. All right. fucking pens. Let's see, it's my line, but it's not a pen line. All right. All right, cutting. See, when you drill your hole, it's gonna leave the pattern. So you want to make sure when you're drilling your hole, you're not right on the edge, because then your jigsaw cut should clean it up, or whatever saw you're cutting. But yeah, that's why you leave a little edge when you're getting your jigsaw in there. Cord's getting pretty tight. All right. See how I did here? Damn, all right. All right. Pretty good cut there. When you take your time, you can get a good cut. I want to replace this with like a black outlet cover. Just be a tad bit, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if I gotta get this outlet down below. Ow. Frickin' light keeps going. Cutting the light. Alright, I think I got a plan here. I think I got a plan. I'm measuring up from the ground. Eight and 12 3/4. Fucking pen. Ugh. All right. Eight and 12 3/4. Ugh. All right. I don't. I should have just moved this right away. Ow. I'm gonna try and do it like this, I think. I mean, well, I got it. I think it's about. Let's just see, kind of guesstimating here. kind of shooting blind here. I'm just gonna try and make it a little square here and see how close I am, and then go from there. Alright. Cutting that plug out. See how we're looking. Turn the fan off. Ah, shit. Shit. Shit, I mean, it's fine. A little off. Wanting. It'll be fine though. Shit. Whatever. Came in a little too much. Alright. It'll do. It'll do. I am gonna vacuum while I have that out before putting it against the wall. A lot of shit down in there. If I put it on, it'll just be. See if I wake up the pooch here. All right. All right. Coming along. It's got that little strip spot up there. Got some cleanup. Damn, I don't know how that's scratched up. Fucking. What? I don't know if I scratched that. It's not quite all the way over, but it was scrapped. I want to get this desk out of here. Should have done that before. I got that. I got that. I think might have some more scraps. So what we got going. Some of them, I didn't know if I was gonna do all these the same panel in here, and then I just kind of started. I did that wall. Then I was gonna do a different style of paneling on these walls, but then I just kept going with it. So then now I just have that top spot, little those couple gaps here down below. That's what it's looking like. Nail down the trim. I'm gonna be doing that fan. You go. what do we got going here? I can do nail all the trim down now. I'm gonna cut that last. Cut that last one for now, then I could get all this sawdust shit cleaned up. Tape measure. Six and 3/4. 6 3/4. I'm getting that top piece cut where it's gray. Alright, what did I say? 6 3/4, and I got the straight edge here. So I'm gonna go 6 3/4. Six and 3/4. Straight edge. Oh, there's a tape measure. Always cut it upside down so your cuts don't show. Alright, see if it fits. Yeah, I got that gap up there. I'm just gonna cut just gonna cut a little piece off. And I got that thing there. Alright. Six and 3/4 by 3.5. 6 and 3/4, which yes. I would have liked to have gotten one board in there, but with the design, you shouldn't really be able to tell too much. I'm cutting that out. And then I'll have to, that last little piece there. Kind of what I'm going for in that crack there. That was just a scrap piece. Kind of peeling it there. All right. Do a little cleanup here. Still, I'll need to get this door to shut smooth.
Gmail.
Scrap. Oh. Got this wall paneling up here then. Kind of seeing what I got. Got these dust everywhere. I got this trim I'm gonna nail down. Got trim down here that And I'm putting trim on the bottom here, even though. I need to get longer nails for the floor trim. All right. Like I said, you don't want to be cutting in here, but since I did, I got all this sawdust and little broken off chips of wood. I'm cleaning this off here. And then, yeah, while I'm here, look, yeah, I should have moved this cupboard. A. Vacuum sucks ass. I'm gonna move this eventually. I'm just gonna get it back to where it was for now. Ugh. Thing is heavy. Alright. Normally I just use regular wipes. Yeah, if you're gonna be cutting inside your room, remove everything so it doesn't get covered with sawdust. I mean, this thing was dusty in general before. Pens are garbage. Never keep old pens. Just got a little bit of cleanup. Got the curtain up. Got that light hole cut. Got the trim up here, a little gap there. Might have to fix. Get a new curtain rod besides this cheapo, but it's up there for now. Get that glare out of here. Got that panel board up. Got the vent cover. Got this one in here. No top cover yet though. I gotta find that. Finished nailing down the trim on the floor. Got a notch out for this door so it shuts flush. Got it pretty good around the light switch here. Little gap there. I might get one of them like cover, like a frame to put over that to kind of cover up that gap here, but there's a plug down there. Still got right here. Take off these blue labels. I don't really need these. They're just kind of ugly. I can remember 4 drawers. Survival drawer. Let's see what's in here. What do we got? Got your ivermectin, solar stuff. Little blanket here. Yeah, I'm just taking these off. I take these off. Got another one over here. before nailing them down, you want to get that sawdust and shit out of there. Clean down in the vent, had sawdust down there. Got another trim board here nailing down. I am getting there. Coming along here. Vacuum cleaner sucks.